Hello students. In last lecture we had gone through the lowering of vapor pressure and the Raoult's law for solution containing non-volatile solute, where we had seen one derivation, that is x2 is equal to delta P upon P01. In this derivation we can see there is one ratio, that is delta P versus P01. Delta P is nothing but the vapor pressure lowering and P01 is the vapor pressure for the pure solvent. And the ratio of lowering of vapor pressure to the vapor pressure of the pure solvent is nothing but, it is also known as relative lowering of vapor pressure or relative vapor pressure lowering, and that's why relative vapor pressure lowering is equal to delta P upon P01. But according to the Raoult's law for solution containing non-volatile solute, here delta P upon P01 is equal to x2, and from this we can define mathematically relative lowering of vapor pressure as it is the ratio of lowering of vapor pressure to the vapor pressure of pure component, vapor pressure of a solvent in a pure form, and which is equal to the mole fraction of the non-volatile solute, that is x2. Now again we are going to study the next derivation, which is also important for our problem study, NEET, CET and board syllabus, and that relation is relationship between lowering of vapor pressure and molar mass of non-volatile solute. What is the relationship between lowering of vapor pressure and molar mass of the non-volatile solute? This relation we are going to study here. As we know, according to the relative lowering of vapor pressure, we can write it as delta P upon P01 is equal to x2. But we know x2, that is the mole fraction of the non-volatile solute, x2 always equal to n2 upon n1 plus n2. n2 upon n1 plus n2. Here n1 is nothing but the number of moles of solute. n1 is nothing but the number of moles of solute. Number of moles of solute, as well as n2 is nothing but number of moles of solvent. Number of moles of solvent and number of moles of solute. But here when we compare n1 and n2, n1, that is the number of moles of solvents, are larger or more in number than that of the n2, that is the number of moles of solute, and that's why we can assume here n1 is greater than n2, and that's why this n2 is negligible. And suppose n2 is negligible, in that case we can write this formula as therefore x2 becomes n2 upon n1. x2 becomes n2 upon n1. We know that n1, that is number of moles of solvent, is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Here 1 stands for the number of moles of solvent, that's why W1 upon M1. Likewise n2 is equal to W2 upon M2. where W2 is the given mass of the solute and M2 is the molar mass of the solute. And from this we can write the formula as del X2 is equal to N2, that is W2 upon M2 upon N1, that is W1 upon M1, which is equal to W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1. If X2 is equal to W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1, then our formula for the relative lowering of vapor pressure, that is delta P upon P01, and therefore delta P upon P01 will become X2, that is W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1. From this we can write it as delta P is equal to, suppose P01 is on right hand side, it will become P01 into W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1, M1 upon W1, and that is the relationship between, this is the relationship between delta P, that is the lowering of vapor pressure, and the M2, that is the molar mass of the non-volatile solute, molar mass of the non-volatile solute. Here W1 is the given mass of the solvent, W2 is the given mass of the solute, M1 is the molar mass of the solvent, and M2 is the molar mass of the solute. We can write here W1 and W2 given masses M1 and M2 molar masses, molar masses of solute and solvent respectively, solute and solvent respectively. This is also one of the most important derivation, so you should know about that. So I will repeat once again. First we studied that relative lowering of vapor pressure. Relative lowering of vapor pressure means the ratio of vapor pressure lowering to the vapor pressure of the pure solvent, vapor pressure of the pure solvent, that is delta P upon P01. But according to the Raoult's law, we can write it as delta P upon P01 is equal to X2, that is relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to X2. From this we put the value for X2. X2 is nothing but the N2 upon N1 plus N2, that is the mole fraction of the solute, where N1 and N2 are the number of moles for the solvent and solute respectively, but number of moles are calculated in the form, that is given mass upon molar mass, given mass upon molar mass. That's why N1 becomes W1 upon M1, N2 becomes W2 upon M2. Here in terms of N1 and N2, when we compare N1 and N2, N1 is greater than N2, and that's why N2 is negligible as compared to the N1. Because when we study N1 and N2, that is the number of moles of solvent and solute, we add very less number of moles of solute to the number of solvents, and that's why N2 is negligible as compared to the N1. And so that the formula of X2 becomes X2 is equal to N2 upon N1. But N1 is W1 upon M1, N2 is W2 upon M2, and that's why X2 is equal to W2 upon M2 upon W1 upon M1. On rearranging it will become W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1. But X2 is equal to what? Delta P upon P01. And so that we can write it as delta P upon P01 is equal to W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1. When we put P01, term on the right hand side, it will become delta P up is equal to P01 into W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1, and this is the relationship between lowering of vapor pressure and molar mass of the non-volatile solute. You can see here where W2 and W1 are the given masses of the solute and solvent. 2 stands for the solute, 1 stands for the solvent. M1, that is the molar mass of the solvent, and M2 is the molar mass of the solute. So this is all about the lowering of vapor pressure. In lowering of vapor pressure, first we study the definition of lowering of vapor pressure. Lowering of vapor pressure is the difference between the vapor pressure of the pure component and vapor pressure of the solution. Then we go for the Raoult's law for solution containing non-volatile solute. According to the Raoult's law, delta P upon P01 is equal to x2. Now today we study the first term, that is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Relative lowering of vapor pressure or relative vapor pressure lowering is the ratio of lowering of vapor pressure to the vapor pressure of the pure component, that is P01. But according to the Raoult's law for solution containing non-volatile solute, delta P upon P01 is equal to x2. Here x2 is the mole fraction of non-volatile solute, and x2 is equal to N2 upon N1 plus N2 according to the mole fraction concept. N2 upon N1 plus N2, here N1 is greater than N2, N1 is greater than N2. N2 is very negligible as compared to the N1, and that's why x2 becomes N2 upon N1. But N1 is nothing but W1 upon M1, N2 is nothing but W2 upon M2, and that's why x2 becomes, that is W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1. And by putting this value of x2 in this equation becomes delta P upon P01 is equal to W2 upon M2 into W1 upon M1 upon W1, and that's why delta P is equal to P01 into W2 upon M2 into M1 upon W1. This is the relationship between lowering of vapor pressure, that is delta P, and the molar mass of the non-volatile solute, that is M2. This is also another important derivation for your board NEET and CET study. So watch this video again and again and clear your concept. For today it is sufficient. So thank you very much.